Previously, I won the game. Hello everyone. I said I would look back at Yonder, and I'm looking back at Yonder. Now where I left off, I had just finished the main story of the game. And I came across this area that needed a bridge. I also came across a mission that asked me to 95% every region. I discovered I could do that without touching the farms, so that's essentially how I did it. And before I go into all of that, this is this lovely little troll pooey village. It's so cool. I think it's so clever, such a good idea. Why would I buy this game I can't die in? It feels like they've obviously made this after the game came out, or this was comments made by the test. This actually looks pretty good, even if it is basically a discount game. I wonder if this game will present any actual challenges. It's funny. It really is. They clearly want to make fun of themselves, which I think is a fantastic thing to do. It's got real bad combat. There's no combat. But yeah, so you can read the rest. Now this isn't as me playing. I'm talking over it. I'm talking over the compilation, just to show kind of what I've been up to in this since the game, since the main game finished, since the main story ended. And largely, I really just wanted to kind of go around and try and complete every mission. It felt like that was really what I wanted to do, to see what was left. I love the giant chest. And you get 10 old world coins. And of course the last mission that I unlocked was to 95% every area. Now to do that, you basically have to complete every mission, get rid of all the merc, find every sprite, and plant at least 95% of the trees. So one of the first things I did was go back around completing all the missions. The bits that I've left in are mastering missions. So every time that I've needed to master a specific skill, those are the ones that you're going to see. So this is me mastering tinkering. I get the gold sunglasses, which I need for a mission, which was one of the last sprites I couldn't unlock because I just couldn't find any gold sunglasses. Plus a lot of the clothes options are quite fun. Then I go back and I master a brewery. Now, a lot of this mastery that I do, it involved me making things to get to the mastery level. But if we're being honest, I don't need for anything. And this was the problem I had before, which I was saying about. I literally just had to go out of my way, make a bunch of stuff I didn't need to master the skill, and then get a bunch of more bits and pieces that I'm not going to use, to be honest. But if you are a completionist like me, you will feel the need to at least do the missions. So this is the carpenter. In a way, I was a little bit annoyed by the carpenter's one. I felt like every time I did a wooden bridge, that should have gone towards it. Because I'm clearly using my carpentry skills to make the wooden bridges, but, you know, it's fine. See a whole bunch of new bits and pieces, mostly for the farm. This one was. I mean, that is the one thing that I do like. When it comes to things like the farms, you do get an awful lot of choice. with the farms. Then I do the chef. Now, the clips that you're seeing aren't necessarily in order. I mean, there is a chance I did other things in between this, but I'm putting all the bits and pieces together that make sense in this compilation, because this is very much a Sunday roast. This is very much... This is everything I've done up to now. A 3-layer cake. Big fancy cake. And then I did tailoring. Now, mastering tailoring can come very handy for the mission that involves the scarecrow, because the scarecrow needs clothes for the 4 different seasons. So that can come in handy to complete that mission specifically. Plus, there is someone who wanted something to keep the rain off, and I think the long-brimmed hat works for that. And that's actually a mission I did leave in here. Now, this old guy didn't have a mission at all for me beforehand, so I've left all this in. I don't know whether this kicks in once you've completed all the other masteries. Yeah, he makes a statement about men and women. You don't want to be a master craftsman, do you? You're still here, so I guess you're still determined to go. Okay, now let's see if I remember it rightly. 2 haberdashery, 2 cloth, 2 leather strip, and a purple dye. He really is a grumpy old man. And as you can see, I already had everything but the leather strip, so I'll just go and make those. And I have everything, so now it gives me the recipe. Now, the reason I cut it out is just because I had to go and get the hide to make the strips. And it was just like, I'll go get that, come back. So I cut that out, but I now got to make myself this rucksack and the craftsman kit. Now, I do like that all of the master craftsman stuff involves bits and pieces from other skills, because that's really how it should be. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you get what it is you need. So you make what you ask for, and yes, grumpy old man, master craftsman, deserve a reward. Here you go make something. And I do. And that is the last one. That is the Master Craftsman done and dusted. You can make afternoon tea, which is lovely. A gold leather haversack. An ornate backpack. And a treasure chest pack. Now, the treasure chest pack, I immediately fall in love with. Fast food. I love the way that... And again, it's good because you're a master craftsman, so you get a little bit of everything. You get a little bit of tinkering, a little bit of food, a little bit of carpentry, a little bit of tailoring. You know, it's all just a little bit here, a little bit there. I really do like that. It's a nice little touch. As you can see in the top corner, I have already done 2 of the Scarecrow seasons. I find a little, it's not a secret, but I consider it a cheat, but I used it. The shop in the town with the tailor has all the clothes that the Scarecrow wants. You don't have to make anything, you don't have to find anything, you literally just buy all the clothes from the shop. And then in the different seasons, go back and return them. It's one of those things, it's, you know. So the first thing I want to do is see what I need to make some of this stuff. And as you can see, they're pretty intricate for some of these things. But 2 things immediately catch my eye. And the first one is the treasure chest back. Now, if you look at that, I've actually got most of that. I just need the lead ingot, the red dye, and 2 kits. Well, I mean, technically, there's the lead ingot. I just need a constructor's kit for that. So there's that done. Need the red dye, carpenter's kit, and the craftsman's kit. I just need a bundle of sticks for that one. It's handy that I collected a bunch of stuff, if we're being honest. Bop, there's that. Obviously that's become available, so I've got to just see what that is. It's a Gruffle cake stack. The cat totem also, I like the look of that. You need yarn, and that's not the easiest thing to find. So I do eventually build one of them. See, now I just need the red dye and the carpenter's kit. For the red dye, I just need the brewer's kit. See, I had everything. I just needed to make the kits. And one more. Bop. And there it is. Obviously, I look to see what that is as well, because that's a potted shrub. Now, I do make that as well, eventually, because I just need to make 2 more kits. There you go, potted shrub there. And there's my backpack, as you can see me wearing it. I think I look lovely. I really do. It's a very nice backpack. So this is the person that asks for something to cover their head because of the rain. And it turns out to be a sprite. So I've found sprite. And then the only other sprite that was left was this one that needed the gold sunglasses. So I'll come back here, and then this is literally the last sprite. See why they needed 3 different sunglasses now, because they've got multiple eyes. And that's all the sprites. So I've left this in because I was wondering if someone could tell me what it is. There's a weird portal up in the mountains. I don't know what it is. It doesn't do anything. I tried jumping into it. I try everything I can. Nothing works. And that's it. I don't know what it does. I don't know, you know, if someone could just comment and tell me what that's supposed to be. It feels like it's something that was never finished, maybe, or perhaps it's something that I'm just missing. But I've done every single mission except one in the whole game, so I don't know what that is. I don't know, but maybe someone could just tell me, because it was a little bit confusing. So I have now completed it up to 95% each area, and I am looking for the mythical animal. Now, knowing where the animal is isn't very nice, because there's no markers, there's no hints of any kind. I had to wander around for quite a while, and in the end I looked it up because I couldn't find it anywhere. And it turns out there are a couple of places that they can spawn, and I did go to a few first, but they weren't there. And then I came up here, and there they are. The Kirin, the mythical creature. There they are. Hello, Kirins. Now, I'm sure there is a possibility, because you're quite close to a farm here. So I'm sure if I really wanted to, I could lure one of these to a farm and then see what I get. I'm not exactly sure what I would get from them because they're so mythical. But that's really cool. That's really cool to find them, to get to that point. As I said, what I essentially did was to get 95% or more in every area. The first thing was just cut down all the grass. anytime you come to grass, cut it down, get as many seeds as you can. Also get a seed maker quite early on and try and just make as many seeds as you can in a farm. I did have one of those working for me, so that every time you come across a space for a tree, you just plant a tree every time. You don't, no hesitation, no worry about not having enough seeds, you just do it. The trees are the key, I think, because then you get all the gloom, which is easily done once you're this far into the game. You complete all the quests, which I've done all but 2 at this point. There are only 2 quests left for me, and you find all the sprites. That way, even if you I haven't touched all but one of the farms. One farm has got a seed maker in it, and my cat totem, and something else that I made. The shrub, probably. All the other farms have absolutely nothing in them. You don't need them. Because I didn't touch the farms at all, and 2 of the areas are at 100%, I think. I mean, I don't think one of the areas has a farm, but we'll see that in a minute, because I do show the areas. So yeah, it's a great game. The farming, which I thought was going to be kind of a major drawing point of this game for me, turned out to be non-existent, really. Here we go. The Kyrian have returned. Now that you've set Genoa into a path of healing, we can finally start looking towards the future. You are truly the saviour of the land. Thank you. And there you go. All quests complete. Now, there is only one quest left, and it's the quest that I didn't have until almost... It was the last quest I picked up, which is ridiculous. But you can see I've got 98% there, and my farm is only at 25%. Didn't need to do anything with it. I'm at 99% there. 98. I actually worked on the farm in that area, which is funny. 99. See, this is 100%. I literally must have just missed one tree. The same with that area there. And that one is 100%. And I haven't touched the farm. And it's 100%. And then the bottom bit down here is 95. There is only one mission left here. And that's the cat lady. And I'm really sorry. I'm not looking for cats when they don't appear on a marker on a map. They don't... there's no way of knowing where they are. There's no way of knowing when they appear. I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm not going to look up online just to find something out to finish that one mission. It's not going to happen. But there you go. That was my look back at Yonder. It is a fantastic game. If you like open world kind of RPGs that you can have a roam, you can do missions, the farming is there if you want to do that. It's got a good story, and it is just really fun. It's really fun. Some of the quests that you have to do, some of the missions that they give you are really rather interesting. It's really fun. It's really enjoyable. It's definitely worth playing. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to see what we get next from this. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to what we might get next from this developer. So thank you very much. I really enjoyed my little playthrough of Yonder. It was great fun. Please like and subscribe. Please take a look at some of my other videos, see what I'm doing at the moment. And I will see you next time.